The following resource is an informative tool for teachers and school staff regarding food and nutritional education in the primary school setting. This resource will explore how we can make food and nutritional education more contemporary through educative and inquiry-based approaches appropriate for modern 21st century learners. The current issue with food education is that it's largely taught through a risk-based and preventative perspective. Students are taught in a near military style way that certain foods are good and should be consumed every day, whereas other foods are unhealthy and should be almost completely avoided. These risk-based perspectives do not allow students to take control of their own learning. They are given a very black and white and simplistic perspective of food. Students are expected to simply accept the information that we give them, and they are devoid of the opportunities of the exploration of knowledge, critical and creative thinking, and the ability to take intellectual risks in the pursuit of understanding. However, the Victorian curriculum framework does allow for the adoption and implementation of these principles within the context of general capabilities and the health and physical education section. The ability to take intellectual risks and the ability to apply critical and creative thinking are embodied within the general capabilities, while the health and physical education curriculum actively promotes the inclusion of critical inquiry approaches. For the ideation phase, we explored several options that would allow for maximal student engagement, while also giving students the ability to take control of their own learning. We wanted to avoid bombarding students with facts and figures that simply required them to remember a very binary good food versus bad food perception. We also wanted our activities to take place within the physical school setting. An activity we decided upon initially involved students exploring and recording the food sold in their local canteen. As mentioned previously, we wanted students to engage in learning within a familiar setting, and this has been shown to promote a sense of pride and interest and for students to make meaning with their work. Furthermore, the abundance of readily available food will give students a unique perspective of the different types of foods readily available to them, while also encouraging them to become active members of their school. Students are then expected to collate and research methods of improving their school canteen through the creation of their own menu. This group task can be completed in various forms, ranging from reports, posters, and PowerPoint presentations. Allowing students to choose the way they would like to present their information maximizes their learning as various learning styles are considered. It's important to note, however, that there is no right or wrong answer here, so long as students can elaborate and explain their propositions. For example, if students believe the only product their canteen should sell is chocolate, then they are expected to give a detailed and thoughtful reason as to why. The final aspect of our ideation phase requires students to present their canteen menus to their immediate peers. As mentioned previously, students' food items will not be critiqued on a healthy versus non-healthy basis. So long as students can provide some form of argument as to why they include a specific food item, this will demonstrate some form of critical inquiry and pursuit of knowledge. These forms of presentations have also been shown to increase student appreciation and pride within their work, demonstrated by increased levels of engagement and enthusiasm. Students are also afforded the ability to make meaning from their work and to draw parallels between what they have researched and how it will affect their everyday lives. This method of contemporary learning can be implemented in virtually any school. The only necessities for its adoption are a canteen or tuck shop, research equipment such as computers, laptops, or books, and the willing participation of active and engaged learners. For schools without a specific canteen or locality that sells food, students can instead explore the foods that they themselves or their classmates bring to school. Overall, we need to discuss the validity of modern food and nutrition education within our primary schools. It cannot be enough for teachers to simply be facilitators of food knowledge and for students to accept these facts as gospel. affording students the opportunities to critically explore the topic of food and nutrition for themselves will allow us to modernise this aspect of the health and physical education curriculum with a more contemporary, inquiry-based approach. Thank you. We hope you have found this information educational and informative enough to help shape your own pedagogy in regard to food and nutritional education.